I like I like pie. And, and I like turtles, but I don't like turtle
Additionally,
pie.
Eldenroot has many of its labor facilities, homes, and other elements of the community suspended within the Elden Tree's branches. Isn't that exciting?
On the branches?
Can you
Is that
believe it?
safe? Is it
Dragons
easy to
in your
stumble
own
off of these
homeland.
areas?
What are you going to do?
Well,
This one does
yes.
not know, but
That's
he
why
hopes
you
his
must watch
family
your
is
step
safe in
while
England.
on the platforms.
No, it wasn't. Home Trader Act. White Word Star, all the way.
Just move along.
So, an enemy worthy.
Yeah. One guy alone. Yeah, one guy alone. But like,
Yeah, just doing story things, but Oh yeah, it's fun. I just get I'm like which was like fat. I'm still like in the process of like speeding it up because I'm like I like I'm like I'm riding and this other guy just comes by and like zooms right past me and like meow, and then runs back meow, and then runs a circle around me and then zooms off. I'm like, shut up.
It's awesome. All Raider Shield. Almost got the complete collection done.
Hey, sorry about that. I was muted. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm doing Vet Hel'Ra. By the way, Irish, thanks for stopping in, dude. I'm doing Vet Hel'Ra, and I dropped my Mundus. I'm going to see how low we can go in the pen, because all of my tests indicate you go over 65. The more you're scaled in weapon damage, the less penetration you need. So I'm going to use this vet trial to test it. I got my metrics to work thanks to DEF CON. He's like, dude, I think you're missing this lib file. And that was it. So I got my metrics up. So, you know, I'm wanting to gauge everything. So.
Too many of them. Beware the horde.
But yeah, I'm sorry, I was muted. I was just checking. But thanks for the indication. I wasn't aware I was still muted. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to be doing the run, getting everything up, you know, and seeing how everything works. So I let G already know. G's running it. And I said, hey, G, I'm testing my Mundus out on this run. He's like, oh, that's cool, dude. So I've rolled with G a couple of times. I wanted to try Zai's add-on. I had it downloaded, but I think you gotta. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, there it is. Hel'Ra Citadel. Okay, it's already on. And I'm getting caught up. Trying to figure out what everybody's doing. I don't know if I like this one. I want the one with the group.
You have come farther than the
those feeble undaunted, but you will fall just the same.
Because I think that you're still going to need a minimum of a pen, but you're not going to need to be max. I could be wrong too.
In the wind, Rocco 2 will prove this.
Oh shit. I thought I was right outside the circle and I wasn't. I thought I had it just right there. I fucked up. I'm always testing that. The timing. I bit it. Man down, man down.
You think we find the frost staff or
The frost staff?
yeah, just to get the set involved.
To have to complete the entire set?
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe that's involved.
It'd be cheap as fuck once you do it though.
Oh yeah, shit. That's the only piece I need to complete it.
Right.
Burn them all. The master will not suffer invaders.
These intruders are not worthy of the Master's blade! End them!
Yeah. Seems like I'm losing a little bit. Come on. So, oh, top side's having problems. I'm wanting to say it's going to have to be at least a minimum of 3. You don't need to go 5. The rest will carry. But I was like, you know, let's kind of like put this to the test. So, because I have Nirnholm right now, and I actually do want to use Nirnholm, but like my Bosner can get away. Like if you got perfected with like penetration, you're gonna need less. What I'm saying, you need less, but you need at least some, but definitely not a 0 factor. So you wouldn't need like a full penetrating value because 5-6 is standard for, you know, anything over a penetrating value, but the carry value has to meet a minimal. So that's why I kind of wanted to check this out. And I was like, you know, let's test it. Let's put it in the water. You know. Dude, loving Mag DK right now. Does seem like your numbers are hitting around 9K or before you. Yep, right. I agree. So what I'm thinking, because on PTS I've kept around about a 3, and I was like, we'll test it prior to Blackwood, because I still think you need a minimal. You'll still need a minimal, but you won't need to be like penned out because of the carry, because that's the way it works. Because there is a difference between no pen, the minimal that you'll need. And that's where I wanted to kind of fine tune it before Blackwood goes live and making these adjustments. Because, you know, the biggest thing about it is, you know, I would be better off, you know, if depending on the gear select, like perfected Yagins have a penetrating value. Bosner has a penetrating value. So, but the lover, I think the lover is going to be needed on this build. See, yeah, it is definitely down. I mean, even when I get it up, I can get way up there better just by having a little. So I agree, Irish. And it's good to check these things out, right? I mean, I'm still getting around 17, but I can crack higher at 19, 20. So that's why I'm like, yeah. I just think we need a minimal. And the question of it is, do we do sharpen or do we do the lover? So that'll be on my next mind on this build. I already know how to do the Yagin, so I've been testing that all week. As long as I'm getting around 3 and I'm scaling over the 7, I'm usually good. I mean, it's not much, but it's enough to piss me off.
Heed your Kuda's call! Dying flame rekindled. Flames of Yokuda take you! Fire vests the sharpest blade!
Yeah, we're losing some. Not much. I mean, but we can bring that up a little bit. We just need a minimal. And I think I can get away with another infused if I do the Mundus. So I can bring that down even further. You know, so which is it's going to be kind of nice in that perspective to be able to just say, okay, if we stay with the Nirnholm, right? If we stay with that, we can go with the Lover Mundus, but I can drop on the Divine for the Infuse, scale up the stamina a little bit more, and still go with the, you know, the minimal. So I'll have to test it more, obviously. Yeah, we're definitely losing some. Can't even, whatever. Slow ass shit. But, yeah. I mean, I wish I could get another run on this and check it out for sure. But I think we're good with, you know, because like I said, I don't want to spend transmutation stones and do all this just to keep, you know, having to make the adjustments, you know, over and over. I want to, like, okay, let's get this down. I might have to recopy the build on PTS. I already got that one.
I'll be back in a bit.
We definitely lost some deeps. So we'll get that minimal in. Question of it is, how do we want to apply it? I don't think using the maul is just going to be whatever. I just don't. I think, you know, we got the sword, we got the Nirnholm, we can go with the sharpen, adjust it with the minimum on this. The Bosner's different, right? It has a base. I don't believe I'm getting this crap, whatever. But it's just, you need a minimal. You need very minimal. You don't need to hit these heavy end pen values because of the scaling, but you still need marginal, man. So that's the thing. I've always said I never want to dismiss it, but the fact of it is I don't need to be at ideal pen, because that we're not going to reach our tooltip. That carry is going to alleviate how much penetration we're going to need, but at the same time, we still need a minimal requirement. Perfected gear, obviously, with a pen value is going to be a lot more productive, but if you ain't got a perfected version, you're going to have to make the adaptation. Just the way it is. Junk. I'm always getting shit. I mean, could I afford to, you know, keep the 5 or whatever? Probably, but am I going to? No. Saying, why is the Zocon? Yeah, I wanted to see if it would indicate. I wanted to try it. It's supposed to be an indicator or something. I was like, I want to try it. It's some sort of like, it's supposed to be like, you know, like a mechanics thing, I guess. But I'm not, like, I was expecting like screen notifications. I don't know. I wanted to check it out. I was like, I want to see, if there's notifications. A lot of things console players complain about is like add-ons that give notifications. And I saw his eyes, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'll try this one, for sure. So, I want to just see. I was curious. I mean, I don't know how it works. That's why it's there, but, I did the backslash thing, I think, right? And it says the warrior. So I don't know if, like you're supposed to click on it and it gives you... I thought it was going to give you, like, notification while you're fighting. That's what I thought.
The Shahai of a first-rank Onsei Sankyakudo. This warrior Shahai is beyond first rank. Path where there's a rain of swords.
You know what? It's pretty close. It's pretty close. Nah. I'm losing deeps. Not a lot, but probably about 2,000. I think you're right, Irish. Oh, healer down. Okay. I was like paying attention and it was like, oh yeah. You guys want to kill these things?
Where there's a rain of swords.
Man, I think this dude's on drugs. It seems like he's moving a lot faster tonight. Bastard.
Where there's a rain of swords. The dawn advances.
I can never see shit in this giant mess. Come on.
Lightning crashes.
Yeah, you're right, dude. It's noticeable, just a little bit. Oh. Fuck you, dude.
By 100 cuts, the sword sings. The mountain falls.
What the hell?
Where there's a rain of swords. The mountain falls.
Oh, snap!
My mind. My sword.
I got it. I got
The
it.
serpent belongs in the natural order.
Oh my god, I
Stop
just
him,
got it.
Not murder him.
All talk and no action.
Oh my
Falling behind
god.
The serpent will learn his lesson.
I got it. I got it.
What did you get?
My golden vicious ophidian necklace. Oh. Alright.
Yes?
You've got. I'll admit it's been silent.
I cannot believe it. GG. No. No. Into myself. Oh my god. That is awesome. Oh. So we know we need a minimal amount of pen. Here, just a troll mystic for even playing ESO. Game is worst that it's ever been. Not even sure how I got this in my feed. Your DPS is garbage as always. So whatever. What add-on is it? His add-on. Yeah, it's like an indicator of something. But I need I'm gonna have to go with the lover to an extent because the pen value is just, it's too low at that point. But we don't need the 5. I mean, we're gonna get cut back 700. That's the big deal. Nirnholm will scale, right? The lover doesn't. Even if you go 7 divine, even if I had 7 divine, it'd be flat rate. Nirnholm is percentage base. So that's another deal. Even though I get, well, I know I have a precise, and I will keep this precise. There's Nirnholm. Because I don't want to drop my my critical value, because it's already going to drop. I'm at 57. And after the changes, I'll be around a 52. So I want to keep that critical value. So it's going to stay precise, but on the bow side, when we drink, we're at 55. That'll be around a 51. We're losing like 3 point something this update. So we're losing almost like 3% on the crit again, critical chance modifier. So, and of course, recovery's good as is, but I have one robust recovery. Oh, that's right, because I was going to transmute this. That'll go up now that I have gold as well. So it'll go up to 278. I like to keep a little bit of recovery, but the biggest thing about it is, and like I said, Nirnholm's going to scale. Swords gives us a flat value as well into the passive, So we know that it's 2 something for, you know, our, you know, sword, 284. So I think our best option is just to definitely keep a little minimal. But the question of it is, you know, I'll have to get on PTS and, you know, break it down to every little, because every build's going to be different based on what? The race again. Bosner has a little bit of penetration. You know, Orc doesn't. But Orc has weapon damage. So once again, we have to take what? Marginal substitution into effect. You know? We have to take that marginal substitution into accountability. So, can I get away with dropping maybe down to 700? Possibly. Or less than, you know, as long as I'm getting around 3. But once again, I had perfected gear on. I was able to go ahead and just say, screw it. I have perfected gear. I'm a Bosner. I have a 3,000 pen and a 17. And I was still, like, cracking the head, you know, the head back out of their abyss per hit. Because the Reliquant's taking a huge, massive, just dick. You know, let's not even, I'm not even going to call it something else. It's taking a dicking. Now this puts us back up to about 5.6. 5.3. Which I'm actually... And that's what I was rolling before. Five, 6. Yeah. And then when we get in, we get 7.2. And we can scale up to 9 with the flawless. So. Grats on the neck, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. Dude, that is amazing. I've been wanting that piece so bad. I've been wanting it. So what'd you think of did you get to see that, you know, the numbers? I got up to 11k weapon damage on PTS today. 11k. Yeah, it was crazy. I broke 11k weapon damage. Saying, I think you've seen it. And then the more, like I said, the higher I get, the less pen I need, but I still need a pen value of some sort. So let me get back on the PTS. Let me transport and we'll go over it one more time. You know, I just feel like that's the biggest, you know, nail biter. You know, how to adjust as low as possible without, you know, needing minimal. You know, because like I said, I've never wanted to discredit penetration, but at some point when you hit over, you know, 6.5, after that point, the higher your weapon damage scales, the less you need. The problem of it is you do still need some, you know, but that's where we have to, like, you know, get down to the nitty gritty. We have to, like, you know, adjust every little stinking hair. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna open. You're gonna see a black screen, guys, real quick. I do apologize. I'll have you guys back up in a second. All right. Okay, I have to do it this way because PTS sometimes acts up. Okay. Now the best way for me to do this is making 2 sorks. Well, I mean, not necessarily, but okay. So we're gonna create a stam sork. Of course, we're going orcish, because that's my race. Now, I honestly,
Shit, I did not do my fucking book.
what book? In game?
You know,
The best way to check it out for trait and Mundus to Mundus is, you know, the trial, because it'll scale my weapon damage up further.
You're awake. Thank the stars.
I could have swore I did a max, but I remember when I went male, it might have switched it back. We'll fix it. It says 36. All right. I don't care what he looks like. Alright, that's max. Might just put me in the tutorial. I guess it does. After today, should it? Okay, that's interesting. Sometimes I like to do this on the fly too. Alright.
You're awake. Thank the stars.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about it. No, I don't want to do the tutorial. At all. No, get me out of this. Put me in a dark room. All right. Now. I think it's going to be pretty easy here to figure this out for the most part. All right. 2H. Oh, wrong morph. Fuck. It's fine for now. It's fine. It's gonna drive me nuts. Actually. I'll use this. Okay. That's there. Okay. Okay. Gotta love it. Dungeon sets. Trial sets. Okay. Let's see. Heavy, medium. Fine. And I'm not worried about whatever. Okay. Let's see. All right. I need your enchantments. Armor, jewelry, weapons. Let's come down here. I'm gonna need some of these. All right. Yeah, okay, poison. Okay, we're going to keep that precise. This is going to go with the Nern. See, now this is the deal. Let me get some food. Because Bosner also has a recovery. Higher end recovery. So... Alright. This is always going to be your hardest call, but when you unlock both, you can do it a little bit better. So you can switch it out. Alright. So... But that's with an infused recovery. And I'm actually pretty okay with that. I mean, I could go bloodthirsty and drop it a little bit. You know. So if I wanted to do that. But I definitely don't want to do weapon damage because I'm an orc. And then it's 17. So it's going to be kind of an individual call there based on your familiarity. But the biggest thing is the pen value, right? Because you need a minimal. A minimal. But you don't want to give up enough on the crit value either. Because I'm at 52. Remember I said be 52. I'm 50, right? So... 51. So ideally, you know, you kind of want to stay within those values. Pen is 49. I feel like it's a little high, but $8,000. Yeah, it hits a lot harder. $12.8 base. Okay. So If it goes over 25, will be good. Yeah. I'm doing more. And when I'm procced up, yeah. More without it. Go figure, eh? Goes back to that scaling factor, man. Once again, but let's see where we're at now. Oh. About 8-1. Okay. Hmm. $28.4. $13.8. 25. 27, 27. Okay, when it drops. $27, 27. Okay. I thought so. Okay. Okay. Now that gives us more pen. $27.4. $27.4. $27.4. 6. $27.4. 6. $27.2. So we do need a little bit. Now here becomes the question. Do I lose a lot of crit? Because I'm thinking something. Let me check.
Yo.
Yo. What's up?
Oh, I'm trying to adjust my mic.
I'm testing different weapons currently. And that's echoing though, it's not loud. Okay, now No, that is the warrior. Okay, 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 okay. Seven, 6. Okay. A little bit more. Ah, I got you. I got you. I got you. All right.
Yeah.
27-7. We did it.
How's it?
It's good. And that means we're going to take a little hit on the bow side. Because we'll sharpen that because we're taking that trade on that. And that, my friends, is how we do it. It's good. It's a little light still. You can turn it up a little bit more though, dude.
Well, minimize the problem.
Okay, take note of this because I'm on the PTS, dude. Maces, warrior, and stack the weapon damage. $4,000. Yep. Nice. Sick. Sick with it. Sick with it.
How about now?
It could be. You could turn it up a little bit more. It's still a little whatever. Looks like I'm farming a mace. Nope. Turn it up a little bit more, dude. We mason it during Blackwood, dude. We're going to go Warrior Mundus. We're going to go mace, two-hand or wield, sharpened bow, all the way, all day. Because we only need a minimum of 10, dude. Oh, yeah. Why isn't that? I get the flawless. It's not scaling. The flawless isn't scaling right on PTS, dude. Yeah, but you're very soft. Jack it up.
That's the problem. I don't know.
It's not jacking?
Oh,
What the hell, dude? That's a brand new mic, ain't it?
yeah, brand new. How about that?
That's a little better.
That better?
Yeah.
Not too loud?
Right there is good. I don't know what the hell happened earlier. Okay, hold on.
Is that any better?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, no, that's working.
Okay. Oh, it's not working.
What?
For whatever reason, it's not picking up. Hello. Louder.
It keeps like going up and down.
Fuck. Yep, I'm not sure what's going on. Brand new fucking mic.
What the hell? Dude, I just clicked the button once and for some reason laid the trap twice. Still hits hard as fuck. 27k cleaves, dude. Almost 28. I should have put on the automatic thing. $28. 28 cleaves. What I'm topping up on. So I think we're gonna be really good once everything gets whatever. Yeah.
I need to put gear all up.
No, I think it's gonna be good. I think we're solid as fuck. So yeah, we'll be good. That's where it's at, guys. So Irish, everybody. As it stands, you're only going to need, I mean, if you're Bosner, you'll need less. But you can get away with using it. The minimum that we're going to scale down to is using maces and a sharpened trait. Or sharpened sword. So I can use a sharpened sword, for example. And that's optional as well. But the maces is going to be a better option for the simple fact for the, critical value. All right? Because if we sharpen this, we're going to lose weapon crit. And we want to maintain that weapon crit. We're almost at 60% weapon crit. So keeping a mace with precise will lower the minimum on like an orc or anything non-Bosner. The same thing with trading when it comes to how you're going to trait your jewelry. Like, I don't need a bloodthirsty on my Bosner because I don't need a recovery, or even if I went with a bloodthirsty, I don't need a recovery on it, but the orc kind of needs maybe one, maybe, because, you know, I mean, that's optional, you know, I mean, but I would keep one recovery, because when you drink a pot, you're going to, you know, be around that 19, in my opinion, my humble opinion. But if you wanted to whatever, you could, you know, put weapon damage on it, whatever. But the Bosner can afford to drop it a little bit more due to its passives. Once again, those are, you know, in different curves, you know, or, you know, marginal substitution. It has to do with marginal substitution based on race. Now, I would have liked to got this a little lower and scaled up a little bit higher, to be honest with you. But, I mean, 26 to 29 cleaves aren't bad. It's procced up, so that's phenomenal in my opinion, so I'm happy with it. So I don't know if you guys think 27, 29 is a good cleave number. Give me a thumbs up. That's across the board though too. That's all of my abilities are going to scale once I kick in, once I go into overdrive. So I just think that it's just unfortunate though that I'm not able to drop the pen lower on the orc that I am the Bosner. But at the same time, you can get away with 3,000 pen. Like if I was using a different setup, maybe I could get away with a little bit less. So that's optional too, depending on traits, gear traits. But the setup I'm using here doesn't have a penetrating value into the set. So because of that, I'm going to have to go ahead and get a minimum amount. Now I don't need to be at the 5.6, which is 1,600 less than what we would typically associate for what, you know, ideal pen value. But as we scale up, we need less, so we're forcing damage. So, yeah, we're making up the difference through the weapon damage. Looks good. All right, thank you, Saiyan. Check out my boy Saiyan Gaming. The Q test. It's statting, dude. I don't expect you to understand how statting works. But that's how statting works. It works across the board, you dipshit. What a fucking moron. Honestly, like I said, I wish I could have got a little less on the build, but overall, whatever. You show me a video that you're hitting harder with the cleave. Okay? Go ahead. Put one together for me there, Jimmy. Or Ness. Show me where you're cracking 27, 28s, man. I'll wait. $13, 4, 6, 27, 5. You top that and I'll respect you. You top a cleave on that, I'll respect you. If you don't, get the fuck out of here.
Learning data science is hard. Finding a data scientist job can be hard.
Dude, that's awesome. So, anyways, there it is. So, yeah, we'll scale the weapon damage. We'll go minimum. Bosner will have a little bit better advantage in a very, you know, situation. If you can pick up a pen, one pen value. Because the CP, passive, one pen value, Bosner set. If not, you have the same scenario. You have to pick up a little bit of penetration, but you don't need the full amount, which we would typically associate with. because we're scaling the weapon damage insanely fucking high. So, there you guys have it. Over and out. As always, that's to the meta. Peace.